the percent equation. You can represent A is P% of B using the equation A equals P% times B, where A is a part of the base B and P% is a percent. So let's try a problem. What number is 16% of 75? So if we write down our equation, A equals P% of B, where A is the part and B is the base. What number is 16% of 75? So 16% would be what? It would be P, right? Of 75. What would 75 be? The base, B. Remember last week we said B, the base would be the same thing as the whole. So right here the whole would be the 75. So if we substitute this equation, we can say 16% of 75. To complete this equation, what would we do with the percent? What does it need to change to?
A decimal.
A decimal. So that means, remove the decimal, 0.16 times 75. You can say 75 times 0.16, 6 times 5, 36 times 7, plus 3, 1 times 5 and 1 times 7. Where does our decimal go? Between 2 and 0. That means that A is equal to 12. In other words, 12 is 16% of 75. Yes or no? Can we try this again?
Yes.
Okay. What number is 89% of 110? What do we have to do? Again, our equation is A equals P% of B, where A is the part and B is the base, or the whole. So 89% is what? P of 110. 110 is what? B. So let's say 89% times 110. What do we have to do to the percent? Change it to a decimal, so 0.89 times 110. Questions? Any questions? I'm sorry? Yes. What percent of 25 is 60? What percent of 25 is 60? So what was our equation? Who remembers? A equals of B, where A is the part and B is the base or the whole. So what percent of 25 is 60? So what would be the percent here? Or
60.
no, look at the question mark. We don't know what the percent is. So what are we looking for? We're looking for the percent. Now we need to figure out which one is B and which one is A. What percent of 25 is 60? So you remember last week we had P over 100 equals is over of. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Okay, and we were solving as a proportion, and is was the part or the whole? Is was the part and of was the whole. So right here is would be A and of would be B, right? So in this case, what percent of 25 is 60? Which one is the part and which one is the whole?
Part is 60.
The part is 60, so in other words A. And what is the whole? 25B. Does this help clear up the picture? A little bit. So if we substitute for A is 60 and B is 25, can we solve for P? What do we have to do? Divided by, why divided?
Because it's multiplication and you do the opposite.
And you do the opposite. So what do you get? 60 divided by 25 is 2 minus 50. 25 goes into 100 4 times. Okay. So now I've got that 2.4 equals P percent. How do I change this decimal to a percent? Move it twice, so 240%, right? Is equal to P. Could we have worked this out using the proportion from last week? Would we have gotten the same answer?
Yes.
So let's try this again. What percent of 48 is 45? A equals P percent of B. A is the part, and B is the base, also known as the whole. So what percent of 48 is 45? Of 48 is 45. 48 is the part or the whole? The whole, in other words, B. 45 is the A. So notice how I label these before I use them. 45 equals P percent of 48. What do we have to do next? Divide by 48. Divided by 48. 48 goes into 450 about 9 times. Right?
45.
What happened?
You multiply 45.
Oh, I'm sorry. 48 times 9. 9 times 8. 9 times 4. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. So about right, 432. 4 minus 3 is 1. 48 goes into 180 how many times? 3. 48 times 3 is 144. $36. 48 goes into 360 how many times?
7.
7. 48 times 7 is 636. Can we continue? 48 goes into 240. 5, and it's a. We can finish there. Okay, so now we have that A is equal to 0.9375. How do I change this to a percent? Move it twice, so 93.75%. Yes or no?